It's a very interesting exercise to talk about the benefits or the way it impacted me, because I am still within the whole process. It is a continuous journey for me that uncovers multiple benefits, multiple great stories that manifest in my life, in my personal life and in my work life. So that's a bit interesting that I'm talking about it still being in the process, and I'm really grateful for my CEO, who is actually a wonderful woman, and he was the one that helped me connect with Chris, and she was the one that actually made it all possible. So I would say that what's really, really important is to have leaders such as those, and being those kind of leaders that we look after our people, not only from professional development angle, but also from the well-being development angle, if I may call it this way, because it's really difficult to put it in any label, but building and growing their self-connection, the awareness of self, I think it's a fundamental help and support that we can offer to our teams, to our employees, to our team members, to cascade it down. The next step workshop that Chris conducted for our team, and she flew all the way from Australia to Kuwait, was an amazing experience for everyone. And I must say that me having sessions with her, which are the Unlock Your Power sessions, helped me also to understand what kind of effect we might all expect from this. I currently run a team of 12 within the organization of 50 employees. I would say that I'm seeing effects of it on my team and also on the bigger picture, on the bigger organizational level, beneficial changes and beneficial outcomes. Right now, as I look back and I look at the differences, I must say that within the entire organization, the level of communication improved dramatically. The level of collaboration improved. What I think happened is that everyone realized that the success of the full organization or success of a bigger team is a compilation of individual successes. And what is that individual success? It is when someone really is in peace with themselves, is if someone is really good with themselves and connected with themselves, then they can contribute to the greater good. And in the same way, us realizing the strengths of others and their characters helped us really harness the power and the strengths of everyone else around us. And this makes such a huge difference when team collectively feels that they can rely on each other and they can actually benefit from each other's strengths. Yes, everyone is different, so sometimes it might come as an obstacle to someone, but then Chris helped us realize that all those differences can be turned into advantages, and all those differences in team members can benefit actually the entire organization. So that was really a great outcome, and the way how teams started communicating with each other and collaborating was simply amazing. I would really stress on the benefit of the Unlock Your Power program. It gave me some sort of feeling of that I have a buffer around me. This buffer, this kind of a protective cushion, helps me really in my everyday life. I don't get as much angry as before. I don't get as much irritated as before. I take every single circumstances that or situation that I encounter, and it's, let's say, an unpleasant situation, be it at work or my personal, I take it so much differently than before. I feel that I have some extra power. I have an extra capacity. I have an extra ability to deal with my life in a better way. And I feel so much more connected to myself. I feel so much more in peace. I feel like the layers of my past has been uncovered, and those layers that were the troublemakers, the roadblocks in my growth, in my development, I feel like they just unfolded, and I'm looking at them from a completely different perspective. I feel empowered. I feel awakened, if you want to put it this way, that those are not really part of my life anymore. The situations that happened to me, the stories, they are just stories. They are not me. And and therefore I feel so much more wholesome as a person.